honoured guests and graduands, I'm delighted, very humbled to accept this award today, Honorary Doctor of Technology. It's particularly special because this is the university where I studied and graduated from all those years ago. University really helped shape me as a young adult that played such an important role in my future success and career. Believe it or not, I was a very shy young man from the South Wales Valleys when I came to Montfort University. And I remember with fondness those 3 years that I lived and studied here. I particularly remember looking around now today at the families and the graduands here, how proud my parents were. I got a bit emotional actually sitting back there. How proud my parents were when they saw me graduate. So the feelings that you're all feeling today, I can feel welling back up from those 25 years ago when this happened to me. As you can tell, I've lost the Leicester accent. But you'd be pleased to know that I still follow the Foxes. Good win last night. Well, I fell that one in. Sorry. But today is not about me. It's about you graduands, your achievements and your aspirations and ambitions going forward. I've been asked to pass on some advice, so it seemed appropriate that given my background that I would pass on some life lessons I've learned from actually creating and playing video games. So here goes, enjoy this. So, lesson 1, use your extra lives. A player, when playing their favorite video game, will fail many times on their quest to achieve their goal. So obviously, whether it be that infuriating level in Candy Crush you're trying to beat, or that elusive victory royale in Fortnite. Obviously, in real life, we don't have the luxury of extra lives. So the transferable lesson here is, don't be afraid to fail. Graduands, after graduation and on your future career path, you will fail. We all do. Failure is not the end of the world. Actually, it's a byproduct of trying. And there are a lot of lessons to be learned from failure. So I would say, as you go forward, embrace your failures. Lesson 2, explore the map. Again, when playing a game, the player can be rewarded, sometimes get bigger rewards from going off in a random direction and not particularly follow the designated path. I would say that the key word here is initiative, and you will all have to show initiative going forward after your graduation to unlock that job that you want or that career opportunity going forward. Life lesson 3. Take advantage of the pause button. Unfortunately, we don't have in life a massive button we can just hit, which stops time and halts the action. But this is about reflection. It's really important, today to enjoy the moment and what you have achieved, as well as sometimes in life, in all the noise of social media and whatever, feeling inadequate. It's really hard to sometimes forget about what you really do have and not what you just want. So sometimes it's good for all of us to take a step back, reflect, assess where we are in life. Are we happy? And if not, what are you going to do to change? Life lesson 4. Life's not a single-player game. So we all at times feel maybe isolated or alone, or that nobody understands us. You should be comforted in the fact that's what everybody feels like, all human beings. And at that time, you should not be afraid to ask for help, whether that be from a friend, a family member, a work colleague, a lecturer, whatever. Never be afraid to ask for help. There's a Welsh word for hug, which is cwtch. It's one of my favourite Welsh words. It's a nice cuddly word. And sometimes we all need a cwtch from someone to make us feel better. On a side note, I will be available for cwtches after the ceremony. That's a bit of a lie. I'll be charging £10 per person. And finally, I'd just like to end by saying congratulations to all you graduating today. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I'm losing it again. I'm losing it. And really, and extremely proud of what you've achieved. So I'll end by saying, from my video games background, the only thing I really can say to you, achievement unlocked.